In gaming, being an assassin is a popular profession. For newcomers, it can be a daunting world filled with well-established characters and fan favorites. It's into this world that Corvo Atano steps, shrouded in the mysteries of his debut game, Dishonored. Can he prove himself and find a place among gaming's greats? Dishonored is something of a unique game. A creation of Arcane Studios, known for their innovative and unfinished games such as Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, this is finally their chance to create something that lives up to their strong ambitions. At its heart, Dishonored is an assassination game, a game all about sneaking, stalking and stealth. But with a free-form approach to missions, that's not the only way you can play it. In fact, Dishonored can be as much about swashbuckling sword fights as it is about the dark arts, depending on the player who is in control. But whichever route the player chooses, they will all be playing as one man, the powerful Corvo Atano. Corvo was not always an assassin. Once, he was the Empress's legendary bodyguard, respected and feared, and known for his just and kind heart. That was until the Empress was murdered, and Corvo was blamed for this most heinous crime. At his lowest point, trapped in a dark prison, awaiting execution, the Outsider came to his side. In Dishonored's world, the Outsider is something of a myth, spoken of in whispers. He is said to come to those in need, those with nothing left, and grant them dark powers. He does this by offering them his mark, a sigil that is burnt onto their hand. These are the powers Corvo was granted, but at what cost?
My mark. Consider it a gift.
Corvo is a tragic figure, a desperate man in a city gone mad. Dishonored's city of Dunwall is inspired by Victorian London, but its particular brand of beauty and squalor is all of its own. With its pathway of rooftops, thin alleyways and dark nights, it's also the perfect place for a supernatural assassin. In his quest for revenge and for justice, Corvo makes Dunwall his hunting ground. He is an agile assassin, one that can leap from building to building before descending on his prey. But unlike other popular gaming assassins that shall not be named, this agility is not what defines Corvo. What defines Corvo is his supernatural moveset. Growing and developing in a way that is dictated by the player, Corvo's powers cover everything an assassin might need. Teleporting from place to place, summoning swarms of rats, stopping time, firing gusts of winds from his hands, and even possessing men and animals. When we say Corvo is a supernatural assassin, we really mean it. It's these abilities that make him powerful in the right hands, although he is never overpowered. Instead, these abilities are better used to catch enemies unawares, and to exploit weaknesses that only he can. Sneaking through a drain by possessing a fish? Don't mind if I do. But like any good assassin, Corvo also has technology on his side. From deadly razor mines to a fancy extending sword and a powerful handgun, his inventory of weaponry would put any budding killer to shame. Learning to use these gadgets is another task entirely though, as a piece of equipment is only as good as the man who wields it. But with the right gamer in control, Corvo offers one of the most complete assassins we've ever seen in gaming, with his pockets always full of gizmos and trinkets to make use of. When combined with his suite of supernatural powers, these gadgets make Corvo a flexible character, able to improvise, adapt, and ultimately succeed. Corvo Atano is one of the most intriguing characters to arrive fresh on the gaming scene in a long time. He has everything you would want from a would-be assassin: a tragic past, giving him the need for both revenge and justice, an agile frame, allowing him to go where others cannot, a set of supernatural powers that make him a figure to be feared and a fighter to be reckoned with, and a set of gadgets and gizmos that give him the upper hand on almost any enemy. Whether these attributes will confirm his place in gaming history is yet to be seen, but with this much at his disposal, he's not a man to bet against.